Hi everyone, it is me again. I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I have been a sensitive for my whole life, and I've had a knowing. I've been able to see ghosts, all kinds of crazy things that I was used to. It was just part of me. I did not find out that I was an empath until maybe 9 months before COVID hit, and that was because I was starting to get sick. I would feel ill and then it would go away, and then I'd feel ill again and then it would go away again. I worked at a doctor's office and I could not get healthy, and the doctor couldn't find anything wrong with me sometimes on that. And once I left the doctor's office, then I would start feeling better again. So I went on a journey to help myself. I wanted to be able to feel better and thrive, and that was before COVID. So I became a nutritionist. I changed up my diet and I started doing Reiki. So I'm a Reiki master, meditations, chakra balancing. I'm even a law of attraction coach. Now, all of these things did help. I needed to cleanse out my system. Um, Before COVID, I found out foods that resonate. And even being a nutritionist, I realized at that point that one size doesn't fit all. So I was still eating good foods, but those foods weren't resonating well with my body. So they were below 5 on the scale of foods that resonate. So that wasn't helping my body to get healthier and thrive. So I learned about that. The Reiki, of course, helped remove some of the blocks. And actually, I believe, no, thought it was the Reiki, the Law of Attraction classes, when I found out that I was an empath. And an empath was really part of the reason that all this was happening to me. I was feeling everybody's physical stuff, and my body was not enjoying it. I ended up going through adrenal fatigue. It was just too much for my body, for my energy. So I'm back. COVID hit and everything fell. I mean, all the protection that I had learned, all of it just wouldn't stand up against COVID and stand up against those energies. I am still finding that these days the energies can be really heavy, and I've got a new protection strategy. So I'm not feeling them like I once was, which is awesome. My adrenals are much happier. My body is much happier. I did go through a little bit of Kundalini, so the virus pulled up that I'm working on getting rid of now. Apparently that's what Kundalini does. I haven't been able to find out much about it. I have started really taking care of myself so I can thrive as an empath. Not feeling the energies like I used to out there has just been priceless. Very priceless. I can go out into the world and I don't have to worry about those crashes or feeling somebody else's anxieties like I used to. I will know that they're having them, but I won't feel them, not like I used to. It took me a couple years of fighting these energies and fighting for what I wanted and constantly trying to protect myself before I figured out that I can do it just in a different way. And I honestly got tired of fighting all of that. I mean, I had African fungus at one point in time, couldn't figure out how. That stuff is not contagious, never been to Africa, but all the energies were hitting my body so hard that I ended up having it. One of my next door neighbors at one point in time had broken his leg. I saw him walking across the parking lot in a cast. I woke up 2 mornings in a row in so much pain in my right leg that I just didn't know what to do. It hurt so bad. After he took his medication, because I'm thinking that's what he did, was painkillers, it would start to feel better again. But 2 mornings in a row where I could barely get up because of my next door neighbor and his pain. And I'd like to help other empaths learn what I've learned and start taking care of themselves. I have read in many different places that we all just have problems with this. Emotionally, feeling other people's energy, physically feeling other people's energy, having that energy constantly on you or in your energy can take out your adrenals, cause adrenal fatigue, and cause so many other problems in your body. And the way I see it, it makes your body sick if you don't do anything about it. And then it takes a while for you to get healthy again. So that's a little bit of my story. Um, Nutrition would be the first and foremost on this list. To clean up your nutrition and work with foods that resonate, and that'll help you to start thriving in this world. Clean out your body, cleanse it. Reiki was great for me and still is for that, for cleansing out my body and all the blocks that I had going on. The universal energy moves everything out. And once you start doing that, then your body can release that extra energy, the empath energy, the illness, the whatever might be caught up in you. And then protection is another good thing, even if it's just protecting yourself from the outside every day or before you go somewhere. That's another great thing to do. Unfortunately, I got divorced right after COVID. I've read a lot about buffers and people helping to buffer you. My ex was not a very good one, and I was on my own and single and no buffers there. And so everything that I have learned in the past, I am moving into the future so I can have a better future for myself. Again, I'd like to help empaths thrive in this world. We deserve to be able to thrive too, to be able to help, to be able to move around. And as far as I can tell, the world is not getting any better with the economy and everything else going on. So there might be several more years before we get up and start moving and do something about this, before the energies start to lift. I will see you again, hopefully tomorrow, and I hope some of this helps. I hope some of you can resonate with what I'm saying. If you can, if you need to get in touch with me, feel free to get in touch with me. If you have any comments or questions or anything, I will get back to you. You all have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you later.